Remy on your screen. Also, want to point out Stevie, a player to look out for. We saw Saga Demon a little bit earlier. How does Stevie stack up? Because Demon had some fantastic games, including that big win on Blitz. But here we go off the start. Remy surrounded by players. He just doesn't realize it. Spots one up top. Will he get cleaned up or get this double? And he will go down. Alvaro and Nagafen still up, though, as they fight for B control.
It's looking like Alvaro may actually get that. Picks up a kill pre-fight.
Nice.
B flag under their control. Nice start to the second side.
Stun goes out, no kill, and he does get picked off by that Owens 2 window. That's Inceps getting up in that power position with the Remington, and I really think that is a player they're going to need to look out for. Alvaro and Nagafen once again working together, but B will be contested, and it looks like Wild is starting to get aggressive. Nice shutdown there by Alvaro with the Vector.
He's going to have to do a little bit more work as well on that B flag. Connects with another kill. That was actually on Nex, and now you see just push for that red control. This is good heads-up play, just trying to control the map. Map control is what is going to bring you back in this game.
So, him being in red, how is this going to affect the spawns of his opponents?
That's exactly what the purpose of that is, Bucket. They're going to be spawning way at the back of Lumber, and that's just going to force them just a little bit extra time taken to get towards that B flag. And all that time just works in their favor. You know, we've seen so many games come down to just 1 second. And if you think about it, 1 second like spawn difference in terms of running to that B flag to try and neutralize it, try and cap it, that can essentially win or lose you a game.
Alvaro did take out the player trying to plant the trophy at B. That means grenades will do damage. Nagafen getting hit markers twice, 3 times, will get the kill on Lord Ant before B is taken. However, it was neutralized, so neither team earning points at B. Alvaro and the rest of damage, they were able to make up for that 12-second differential almost. It's now a 9-point advantage in favor of their opponent. Still, what can Alvaro do here?
Oh, let's have a look. 7-4 right now. That's the second cap coming in. He's managed to get it, and is there going to be one player really challenging from the left-hand side? Should be able to get the kill. Nicely done from him. And they're back to that A-B combo.
My math is terrible, excuse me, guys, but 41-32 here in the second round as they are trying to bring it within 3. Nagafen in a great position, could get the triple here on B. Spots one, gets it, unable to get the other 2. Remy now pushing up here to clean it up.
Looking some form of defense coming in. That flag's still being taken. That B flag contested for so long. 3 players jumping on. And can Remy try and get a couple of kills? Managed to pick up one on Brock. B flag again under contestation as we go into the last 2 minutes of the second side.
And we will take a look at Wild as soon as this score goes in favor of our Federation team. Damage. Nagafen getting way up top here, Red. All 3 kills being scored here in the kill feed from Damage. He's in position now to spawn trap, gets one of the 2, knows there's a player underneath, gonna play this wisely, call it out to his teammates, and I love that they got a player top red, and he is not gonna leave this position unless he is killed.
There's no need to at all, as Damage do go into the lead now. They have a 4-point lead, I believe, if my maths hasn't failed me. In fact, 5-point lead at this time. 1 minute 24 still to go. So now this is where you really need to look at someone like Nex, who was trying to do what I was going to say, overextend to A, try and neutralize it, stop the bleed. Unfortunately, he was taken down, but his teammates, they're there. But the big thing is, if you look over towards Lumber on that mini-map, you've got Stevie. He just dives straight onto that C flag. He's going to do exactly the same thing back to them.
So A was taken. Teams are split up. Next just ran by an opponent, gets a stun. Will he get the kill as he tries to retake C? Only has 1 teammate on B. They have A. Next fighting for C. He must win this next battle.
This is going to be huge, and he doesn't. He gets taken down by Stevie. Alvaro gets another kill as well. Brock's going to track back, see if he can do some work. There's 1 kill, but as long as the opposition have C and B with 40 seconds left, they're going to need to do something very special. B is being taken. Can they grab that flag? This could be the start of a huge comeback. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to do so, though.
Alvaro trying to stop it. Big kills going down. Lord Ant trying to come in and support Inceps. Remember, it was a 12-point advantage for Wild. Now, you're going to see 8-point advantage here for their opponents. Damage trying to hold on to it at the end. Can Nex and Wild fight back here? I don't think they can. This one is over. What a great second side from Damage. 19-12 is Remy. He did most of it with the Vector, and Nagafen really took over when he got in top red.
Yeah, That was the key when he held that power position for as long as he did, just dominated that side of the map and really made it very, very simple.
So an 8-point final victory here for Damage as they will squeak out a game number 1 after getting dominated in the first half. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. The teams will switch host, so please be patient with us as we get ready for game number 2. Search and Destroy is next, and we know what Next can do. We've commentated several of his games. I want to see what the rest of these 7 players can do. Who are you looking out for after getting a glimpse at both teams?
You know, you have to look at Remy. First of all, 20 and 12 in that second side overall. Fantastic, fantastic performance from him. And as well, Inceps, 17 and 13. He got a few relatively important kills in that last round. Sadly, wasn't enough, though, to win the first round. But both those 2 plays, to me, really stood out.
You know, you had a huge negative game for Brock, Nex, and Lord Ant. All players were almost double negative in that second round. I'm looking for a bounce back from them. But Damage is looking strong. We'll see if they can keep it up. Game 2 is coming up after this.